That evening, beneath the glow of a full moon, Nora returned to the market. Everywhere was still busy. Shadows moved between lantern lights, flickering, shifting, and mingling. And there it was. She exhaled, letting go of weeks of frustration, confusion, and anger. Then, loud enough for it to hear, she said, "Fine." A few heads turned, but she didn't care. She folded her arms and continued, "Go live your life. I don't need you." The shadow, mid conversation with another, froze. A long silence stretched between them. Then, slowly, a shadow turned toward her. For a moment, it didn't move. Nora turned to leave. Then, the pushed one hesitant stepped forward. Then another. Nora looked at it and smiled, not running but also acknowledging it. Then the shadow paused right in front of her, and then it walked back into her. Life moved on in Omdurman as it always did. The gossip about Nora faded and new talks replaced it. The salt throwing stopped for Nora, and Nora went back to her work. The shop bustled once more, customers no longer standing at a nervous distance. Nora stopped controlling every part of her life. While she worked hard, she played harder. She felt whole again. No hesitation, no flickers. One evening, long after the market had settled into its usual late night quiet, Nora walked alone by lantern light. Her needle moved in steady, precise strokes. The fabric beneath her hands folded effortlessly, just as it always had. And then she lifted her hand. She saw it happen again. Her shadow briefly hesitated. It was a tiny hesitation, almost too little. But Nora noticed. She didn't react, didn't stiffen. Instead, she simply smiled, not with fear or frustration, just understanding. She knew now. It is fine for some things to be uncontrollable. Also, some things never truly go back to the way they were. Maybe, just maybe, some part of her shadow never really stopped thinking for itself. And that is fine.